how that's going to affect your swing and the angles that your club come through. First, I'd like to talk a little bit about the tool that we use. Most of you guys use a 60 degree in the bunkers, maybe a 54 or 56 for longer distances. I would get real in tune with one club from the shorter distances and one from your 30 and 40 yarders. And that's just varying loft for distance. Technique and setup are going to stay pretty much the same. But when we talk about the tool, we obviously have the most lofted club in our bag, and we have to understand, most importantly, the bottom of the club and the tool, the bounce. Okay, the bounce of the club is very, very important when it comes to monkey. You've got to use this bottom part of the club. That's actually the part that's going to enter the sand first. With doing so, you have to make sure that you're exposing the bounce with your setup. If I were to set up with my hands forward and my ball position back, you would see obviously that the leading edge would be what would enter the sand first. When that leading edge goes into the sand first, it digs, okay? So you're going to leave a lot of shots in the bunker, you're going to leave the club in the sand, you're not going to be able to follow through. A lot of bad things happen when you lead with the leading edge of the club. So we alter our setup to expose the bounce. We move the ball position forward and we open the face of the club, okay? When you do that, you can see now that the bounce is exposed and we're able to use it. When that bounce hits the sand, it's going to have that kind of that pop sound or that thud, and it's going to glide underneath that golf ball. It's not going to dig further deeper into the sand. So using the bounce is important. That's why we move ball position forward, and that's why we open the face, to expose it. When we do so, that affects the alignment of your shots. And so I'd like you guys to gather here behind the bunker, and I'll give you a little bit of a demonstration on how your setup is going to be affected. So, you gotta move that camera. So, we've learned about the tool, and I got two of these rods here to show target line. In doing so, you'll notice when you set up with a square club face like I told you, your face is obviously pointing to the target, but your leading edge is going to dig first, and that club's going to go deeper into the